And we're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC. The show is being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us. Also Fearless Social and Poplar Bluff Drywall. We've got Michael Bowling on the show. We've already reviewed the movie Saw. We've taken care of White House Down. And our final feature this evening is a movie called Darkman. And this movie came out back in the early 1990s, I believe. Yeah, actually 1990. And this is a film that's a superhero film, which, Michael, you are a huge fan of superhero films, but this one kind of has a dark tone to it. When did you first see this film?
I saw it last semester, so it was probably sometime in March, April, somewhere in there, maybe even May.
So what was your initial reaction when first viewing this movie?
I enjoyed it because, like you said, I'm a big superhero movie fan, and I enjoyed this one because it's not of its originality. It wasn't based on any comic or TV show or anything like that. It's completely original idea thought up by Sam Raimi, and I thought that was pretty neat because you hardly ever see superhero movies that exist only in the movie.
Now, Sam Raimi, he has a very, very unusual style, to say the least. This film is kind of borderline, action hero film, but also some comedy elements in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you a little bit. Thinking back on it now, I can't really think of any comedy parts, but I think during my initial reaction, it definitely had a bit of humor in it. So kind of dark comedy.
Dark comedy, but also I want to say comedy with the extremities of some of the visuals. Yes, no,
yeah, definitely.
No? I don't think you're agreeing with me, Mike. That's cool. You don't have to agree.
It's not that I'm not agreeing with you. It's just I haven't watched it since I first watched it. I'm trying to remember, but I think I agree with you. Yeah.
You know what surprised me most about this film, Michael? I had seen this film when it first came out on VHS. That tells you how old I am. But I saw it with my parents, and it was a different movie for us. But rewatching it, what really kind of caught me by surprise was how similar this film was, or how much it reminded me of Tim Burton's Batman.
Really?
With the visuals, but also with the music as well, because Danny Elfman did both the scores with Batman and this one. It struck me as being very, very similar, and that was kind of a surprise to me. So,
well, it's funny. I had around the time when I watched it, I had started looking it up and finding out more information about it.
Mm-hmm.
That movie actually came. Sam Raimi wanted to direct a DC movie, and it's most likely he wanted to direct a Batman movie, but DC wouldn't let him. So that's why he came up with this idea. He thought, well, I'll just do my own superhero movie. I'll show them.
Yeah.
So that's probably why there are some similarities, because he had just got off wanting to do a DC movie.
So this film has some pretty big stars. Actually, a couple of Oscar winners in this. One being Liam Neeson. What'd you think about his performance in this film?
Oh, Liam Neeson is always fantastic. One does not simply not enjoy a performance by Liam Neeson. So otherwise he'll find you and he'll kill you. So
that's true. He'll call you on the phone and he'll be like, "Here's what I want you to do."
Exactly. Exactly.
We also have Frances McDormand in a very early role before her Fargo Oscar-winning role. What'd you think about her performance in this film?
She got the job done. I wasn't too blown away by her performance, so I was just like, she got it done.
Awesome. I love the enthusiasm there, Michael. That's good stuff, man.
Much food for Liam Neeson, no one else. So
I think this movie is rated R. Do you remember, Michael?
I think it's PG-13. I think they may have released maybe an unrated version. But I believe I'm actually going to get the DVD out right now and take a look at it, because I don't want to do anything wrong. But I think it's just PG-13.
Okay.
No, you're right. It is rated R.
Okay.
I was wrong. You're right.
I don't remember a lot of language in it, but I guess it must have had some bad language and maybe some some fight scenes or something like that, because there was no nudity or anything like that.
The bad language wasn't frequent. I could probably count on my hands how many times I heard like the F-bomb.
Yeah.
But it's probably more to do like visuals and just like how the movie was, basically what the movie's about. And it was kind of, it did have some horror elements because, you know, Liam Neeson's all disfigured and all that, and he's kind of like this, almost like a Phantom of the Opera type figure, and it's just kind of like really eerie and freaky.
Yeah.
So I think it's more rated R just for that than for something.
Well, Michael, as you, we're kind of losing you on the phone there, brother. So I think we should probably call it quits on Darkman this evening. I appreciate you being on the show this evening, my friend.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, coming up next week, we've got a brand new show. We'll have Jake on the show, and he's kind of picked a space theme for next week's show. His first movie we're going to review is called A Trip to the Moon. This is actually an old school film, and when I mean old school, We're talking like 1906, 1908, somewhere around there. This is a silent film. It's just a brilliant film. We're also going to do Apollo 13 and The Martian. That's next Saturday at 6 p.m. For Michael and Chris, we are the Screen Team. And as you can hear, we got Luke here too on the Screen Team on today's talk, 930 KWOC.